Namaskar. Again I came back to my came back to in front of all of you. Now this is the second part of my topic. My topic was, again I remind you, Anandamarga, the way of ideal life. So the first part, it was introduction, and I have tried my best to show you the relevance of why it was very much relevant, the advent of the Anandamarga to this society, because to save the humanity. What is the motto of now Anandamarga? Before telling the motto, the aim of life, aim of the Anandamarga, let I explain the words Anandamarga. Marga, this Marga means this is these two words are Sanskrit words. Marga means the path, and Ananda is also Sanskrit word. You know, Ananda means the infinite happiness. In English we can say in bliss. The difference between happiness and bliss, happiness is in when the happiness we acquire or we achieve happiness is like temporary measure. Like we eat rasagulla, or many people can eat chocolate or pista or pasta or ice cream or etc. etc. People get happiness, but it is in temporary measure. After few minutes or hours or maybe days, you will be hungry again and you will rush to another subject to get happiness. So these happiness are in temporary measure. This happiness is not permanent happiness. But when the happiness is in permanent in nature, that is in philosophical term is called Ananda, or in English we can say in bliss. Bliss means permanent happiness. In Sanskrit, Anandamurti has said, Sukham Anantam Anandam. Sukh means happiness, Anandam means infinite. That is, happiness is infinite. Infinite happiness is Ananda. And the term Ananda and the Brahma is, the meaning is same. Ananda is Brahma, Brahma is Ananda. Anandam Brahma ittahu. The Brahma is cosmic consciousness. So Ananda is the bliss. The bliss, Ananda and Brahma, cosmic consciousness. So both. The word are different, but the meaning is same. So the Anandamarga means the path of bliss. Very simple to understand. So now the aim of, what is the aim of Anandamarga? Anandamarga is a comprehensive ideology. Before I explain the aim of Anandamarga, let I explain why is the Anandamurti used the term comprehensive. And this Anandamarga comprehensive ideology is given by Lord Shri Anandamurti, as I have told you before. So the comprehensive means is all-round approach, is multi-dimensional ideologies or philosophies, 360 degree. When any philosophy or ideology has the 90-degree angle, it's very lopsided. Or someone is, you can say, is 180 degrees, also lopsided. If it is is 360-degree angle. So it has covered all aspects of life. Nothing is left. All aspects of life, individual and collective life, it covers. So when a person wants to achieve salvation, so he has to, because human life is multifarious. As per Anandamarga philosophy, here Master says, human life is multifarious. Human has body, has mind and soul also. So if one has to attain this salvation, or make the person the ideal means when there is 100%, when the person reached the 100% purification. So to achieve all these qualities or the salvations, the multifarious development needs to provide human mind to go further, to go subtler and subtlest entity. The subtlest entity, that is, who is subtlest entity? That is supreme consciousness or cosmic consciousness. How it is? He is infinite, limitless entity, infinite entity, beyond everybody's imagination. From this supreme consciousness, this world has created. That is different aspects. The cycle of creation, or theory between the explanation between the creation, that is different chapter. I am not going to explain now. So the persons need to have the all-round development to achieve the salvations, and the ideology, which ideology can fulfill all these requirements to achieve the salvation, or to make a person ideal. Ideal means all-round developed personality. That particular ideology, we can say comprehensive ideology. Before Anandamarga came, in this world there is no comprehensive ideology. All were lopsided theory or philosophy, you can say. Somebody has given stories, has given some things about the morality. Somebody has contributed about the field of economy. Somebody in the field of societies, like this. But as a whole, ethics, spirituality, economy, politics, culture, every aspect of life and societies. How to build up an ideal human societies. How to build up an corruption and exploitation free ideal human societies. This comprehensive ideology guides in every way. That's why this comprehensive ideology has three aspects: is physical, psychic and spiritual aspect. And there are different criteria about the comprehensive ideologies or complete philosophy of life. That is in separate subject. Maybe later on I may come. I may explain another day on this topic. So now, I think you have understood the aim of the goal of Anandamarga. The goal of Anandamarga is I can say in one Sanskrit slok, Atma moksartham jagat dhitaya. Subjective approach through objective adjustment. Our goal is to achieve salvation or to merge with the Supreme Consciousness. But We cannot ignore this material world. With proper adjustment, we have to develop properly, maintain the balance between our physical aspects, our physical life, our psychic life and spiritual life. With this maintaining the proper balance, then human or a persons can start from their life from animality and can achieve the highest stage of divinity. All we have come from the animal, our ancestors, the F. So we are the Homo sapien. So our forefathers, they are Eman, Australopithecine. So with this journey from animality to the humanity, when we take the human form, born as a human being. So being a human, we are carrying the animality. What animality means? Animality means we are carrying the animal instinct. In Sanskrit it is called vritti, the expression of the mind we are carrying. And our goal is to reach the supreme consciousness, merge with supreme consciousness. So, in course of our journey, and how to achieve this the supreme consciousness. For that, our master has given the methodology, practical methodology, that is the spiritual cult. It is most scientific, based on scientific approach. The science of meditation, the spiritual cult, the way of how to lead an ideal life, how to make our health, sound health, strong mind, and developed soul, spirit. So it has given all round practical direction, how to overcome from the animality gradually, and that process is called spiritual practice or meditation. Meditation is a huge subject. Later on, any other day, I may give you. Not I may. I'll see, or I'll come in. I'll discuss on this subject about the science of meditation. So, but not not today. So, from animality to divinity, supreme stage of divinity, is the goal of human, and this is possible only through the spiritual practice. And for that, everything he has given, the spirituality, the science of meditation, everything he has given. This is spiritual cult. So this is the aim of human life, and this is the spiritual object and the material, the objective adjustment. For the objective adjustment, we have to build our societies ideal, corruption and exploitation free, and free from all sorts of ailments, all sorts of bondage, narrow sentiments like racial feeling, religious difference. So that still now, see now you can give the example in America now happened. One our brother, he's from African origin, and this American white man police tortured in a very cruel way, and killed him, that person. So much racial feeling still now in this Western world. Especially these white peoples have much more the racial feeling. I must admit, I must tell, many people till now they are bearing in their mind, they are supreme. The white people are supreme. This is totally wrong. In near future, maybe I may come. Anandamurti's topic. Human society is one and individual. He has told in his one the gospel. He has told human society is one and indivisible. Don't try to divide it. Each and every individual should be treated as the manifestation of the cosmic consciousness. So there must not be any racial, caste, creed, or religious, or racial, or gender discrimination. We don't want. We never support. We, the Anandamarga's followers. The Anandamarga's motto is to build up an ideal, corruption-free, corruption and exploitation-free, one and individual ideal human societies, where there will no question will arise about the white people, black people, and Hindu, Muslim, Buddhist, Christians, Jews. No question will arise. Man and woman, caste, creed, and color has divided in this world. We tell now in this age, it is 21st century. The people now few days before, the America, the private enterprise, the SpaceX, they have sent their 2 persons to the space by their rocket. SpaceX, the private companies. In this age where people are running towards for the sun, these other galaxies or planets, until now, in this so-called advanced stage of this material life or development, still we are discriminating for white people, black people, and caste, creed, and color. It is very shameful for the entire humanity. And we the Anandamarga follower, are strongly opposing. In India also there are so much caste feeling, religious discrimination, and high caste, lower caste, and this social discrimination, rich people and poor people. So much difference, and few people are gaining entire they're called privileged class, all the privilege in their hands, and most of the people downtrodden humanities are suffering. This is the scenario not only India's, all the Southeast Asian countries, Asian countries, African countries, underdeveloped and undeveloped countries, poor countries. Not only that, underdeveloped Eastern countries, so-called developed European countries and American country, America, USA, other countries, they're so-called developed, material developed, but so much feeling about so much racial feeling, many of people. This is disgusting things. So Anandamarga say, what Anandamarga says, Anandamurti is, according to Anandamarga philosophies, we say the horror me pita, Gauri Mata, Sadasya Bhavanatram, means Parampurush is your father, supreme father. Parama Prakriti is your mother. And this universe is your homeland, and we all are brothers and sisters. That's why Anandamarga ideology, this comprehensive ideology its motto is to establish one an individual ideal human society. How to achieve? How to achieve this one an individual societies? For that, Anandamurti has given a long article that I may come another day. So this was the thing. So now this world situation in these things, Anandamarga wants to establish a new world based on spirituality. Till now, most of the people are materialistic mind. Material people are suffering. That's why now people I should say in this regarding this corona, and these people are facing this lot of troubles fighting against coronas and this epidemic or pandemic COVID-19. So why this nature? You see the nature a few days before India, eastern world, these Bengals, severe attacked by the cyclone named Umpun or Ampan. Now is today or tomorrow is in the western world is Mumbai is another cyclone is coming. A very severe cyclone is called Nisarga. Anyhow, though now is world is many parts of the world is severe tsunami. There are natural disaster is going on. Nature is taking. It's just like nature is taking revenge through the tsunami, earthquake, drought, and flood, or this like pandemic or epidemic coronavirus. Why? Because we are responsible. We, the human being, are responsible for this big catastrophes. We are responsible because we have destroyed the natural balance for our greediness, for our material enjoyment, for the metro life, to build up maximum housings, industries. We forget, especially the capitalists now, entire world are in the hands of capitalists for their profit making mentalities. They are making one after another industries. They are cutting the forests, and they are what should I say, destroying the eco balance due to their material enjoyment, due to get maximum profit. So that's why once after another we have forgotten the natural law. Nature is just like our mother. She has given us the fresh air, water, soil for our growing, for our proper living. Everything he has given. Everything. Nature has everything, all resource have these natures to feed the entire humanities. Maybe millions, crores, and millions of peoples. How many is the world population now? I don't have proper idea. Yes, it's enough. Even more. The wealth of this universe or world and universe is enough to feed the population of this world. But still now, why people are starving? People are dying due to these what is called empty stomach. People are going to sleep. How many crores people every day? India, other poor countries. This is due to the maladjustment of the capitalistic economies. Centralized economy, few hands, entire wealth have confined to the few people. That's the people are suffering. So when this is the thing, so in the field of in this situation, Anandamarga is telling. Anandamarga is telling that that's why Anandamarga is the comprehensive ideology has come to root out all sorts of corruption and what is called exploitation from the societies. To root out the corruption and exploitation from the material world societies. Now this corrupted economy, capitalist economy is very soon, as per the Anandamurti Pierre Circus said, this capitalism will blast like a firecracker very soon. It has to go because time has come. But now, where is the alternative? But don't know the is this. Anandamarga is a comprehensive ideology. It has the spiritual philosophy. It has every aspect of the life to build up the society's economic structure, to provide each and every person's proud. Anandamarga, the preceptor Anandamurti, he has given the new economic, socio-economic theory is named PROUD. It is the abbreviation Progressive Utilization Theory. Progressive is pro, the progressive pro, utilization U, theory T. PROUD. So PROUD is the socio-economic theory. It is the only alternative to this so-called capitalism. And capitalism, so-called capitalism, is centralized economies. PROUD is based on decentralized economies and based on spirituality. PROUD will provide minimum requirement each and every persons of the societies. PROUD wants to give purchasing capacities with these rational distributions, with the applying of rational distributions. Anyway, I have given PROUD lectures about 21 series so far. I have completed about the different aspects of PROUD. Of course, it is in Bengali. So now, better I just switch over the other things in very short. Just PROUD is the alternative to solve all the economic these disruptions or discrimination of the societies. And after the establishment of the PROUD philosophy, nobody will what is called, nobody will go to sleep with empty stomach. Everybody will have food, cloth, shelter, education and medicine. So this is in the field of economies to overcome the root out all this exploitation. Anandamurti has given this the PROUD philosophy, socio-economic theory. Not only that, he has given the thought of Dharma. It's the newest ideas. The thought of Dharma. What is Dharma? That I am coming in my next episode, part 3 episode. So this episode, part 2 episode is now I am concluding with this. Thank you. Namaskar.